I tried to get gastric bypass 3 different times. In order to be a candidate, you cannot smoke. I can't say that I haven't smoked 1 or 2 cigarettes. You have to make sure you attend all the meetings. My car broke down. I didn't have a choice, and it just didn't work out. And the 3rd time was the same reason, was unable to attend the meeting. If I had a chance to get gastric bypass again, I would put just as much effort into it as I did with my ride and try to make it work.
Well, that's got to be tough to be living life weighing 700 pounds, right? That's hard to relate to. But the thing I wanted to come out and talk about is, I think maybe the most important thing I think that I wanted him to hear during this whole thing, and that I really want everybody to hear, is one of the biggest things we overlook is the fact that small changes really add up and aggregate into huge differences across time. I mean, someone like him can, or even less, can look at it and say, oh my gosh, I've got 100 pounds to lose or something, and say, it's gone, it's lost, I can never get there. But you don't realize, you know, we're sitting here right now, and just let's say it's September 1st, so you got September, October, November, December. That's 4 months. That's like 120 days. So you can say, okay, let's say I lose like 2 pounds a week, and you add that up across time and say that's 8 pounds a month for 4 months. That's over 30 pounds. And that time's gonna go by whether you're doing that or whether you're not. And so you can say, all right, you show up December 31st and you're 30 pounds lighter, and you think, well, I didn't realize it, but just a little bit each time, and I wind up, and then here I am at the end of the year and I'm 30 pounds lighter, and I go, wow. I do that again, now I'm 60 pounds lighter. And you can't think about it like I've got 100 pounds to lose. No, what you have to do is to change your behavior today. And maybe it's a pound this week, and then next week it's 3 pounds. Then you go flat for a week, then you lose 1.5 pounds. But across time, it really adds up. And sometimes we think we have to change our whole lives all at one time. We got to fix everything that's broke, fix every relationship, change every aspect. No, you don't. You got to make small changes every day, and then pretty soon you look back and days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, months turn into a year, and your whole life looks different. And you look back and think, I never did anything drastic, but I'm in a whole different place. And it just takes saying, I'm gonna make small changes, and they're gonna add up, they're gonna aggregate. Whether it's about your health or about your job, or it's about your relationship, or how you talk to yourself, or whatever. Small things add up and make big differences. And I just think that's one of the most overlooked concepts in self-management, and I just really want to emphasize that. I just think it's a huge, huge deal. So I hope that's a takeaway for you guys as you look at this, because it's a big deal. And you want to set goals that you can measure. I mean, don't just say, I just want to be happier. Well, what does that mean? What does happier, how do you measure that? You know, your dog wants to be happier. What do you mean? Do you want to smile more, cry less, do more fun things, have less bills, have more money in the bank? What? Define happier for you. Set goals that you can measure. That's critically important, or you don't know if you're making progress or not.